I mean, how white men of European descent mass rape children around the world without consequence.
Is that the topic?
You said rape gang inquiry reports. Talk about the rape gangs, like the Christian rape gangs.
Can you please use TikTok friendly language? I don't want to get
Okay,
myself
then I say I'm going to
restricted.
offend you.
Well, I'm not going to drop you. I'm just asking that you adhere to TikTok terms of service so that my live doesn't get restricted.
Just don't report. These six people aren't going to report.
Well, I don't know everybody who's here watching. Somebody could report.
Well, just ask them not to report.
That doesn't that
So,
I'm asking you not to use these words, and yet you're not doing that. I could ask
didn't I
them
say I
not
was going
to.
to offend you within seconds?
I'm not offended,
Okay, well then, simple as that. Just don't report. White men rape kids around the world. Simple as that.
dude.
What?
Now you're actively disrespecting my request to not violate TikTok terms of service. So you are doing the exact thing that you would not expect people in the chat to do.
No, I write the same thing in the chat.
No, 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 no. If I ask people in the chat not to report you and then they do it, this is exactly what you're doing. I'm asking you not to do something and you're still doing it.
I mean, saying the truth.
You can say the truth while using TikTok friendly language.
So what do you want me to say? That they SA kids around the world?
That's fine, yes.
Okay, well, my white men SA kids around the world.
Okay, but that's not the topic of the conversation.
You're talking about some SA gangs. Talk about the SA gangs in white Europe that rape kids around the world.
Yeah, but the majority of the perpetrators are Pakistani Muslims.
No, the majority of perpetrators in the world are white men.
No, no, no. I'm talking about within the topic that I'm discussing right now.
Okay, well, white men SA
And
kids within Christian society. The
you
most.
can't even demonstrate that it's a majority.
300,000 in France alone from the 1950s were counted just from one institution, which is the white French church.
Okay, but you said worldwide it's mostly
Okay, a
white people.
worldwide. Only white men of European descent SA kids around the world. No other demographic has done that.
No other demographic essays kids.
Around the world?
Why does around the world make a difference?
Because only white men SA kids around the world.
Okay, well only white men exist around the world.
That's their whole goal, is SAing kids around the world. That's what they do.
What do you
And that's
mean?
that's the reason why.
What do you mean that's their whole goal?
All right, when we colonized the world, right? The only thing that majority of white people did, they weren't the ones fighting, they weren't the ones collecting the resources. Number one natural resource they got was people, and mostly SAing kids
Prove
and
it.
women.
Prove it.
It's called colonialism. That's the whole point.
The whole point of colonialism is to essay women and children.
Yes, that's the most access they have. That is the most. They can't SA kids here, so they go other places.
Prove it.
So the French colonial law that was specifically made in Nigeria, so that the French would SA kids there instead of the orphans in France after World War I and World War II,
Okay, that's
is part of that.
France. That's France.
Okay, those are white Europeans. They're still white Europeans.
Okay,
So there's one example, right?
that's
You
one
had.
country, and that's one
You think they
country
did that
and
around the
one
world?
other country.
You think they did that around? So when the French
And
colonized multiple
that's not even
countries,
just saying that it's the case is not proof, by the way.
I mean, so they made that law specifically to so they can go SA kids in Nigeria. So that's not a.
Prove it.
So why did they pass that law in the 1940s?
You're the one who's saying that they passed it so that they could do this. So prove it.
So when people say that Nigeria's age of consent is 13, it leads back to the French colonial times.
Prove it.
Specifically that. Okay, so I'm telling you now the colonies, right?
Yeah, that's not proof.
Okay, well, prove your 250,000 girls, Islam, whatever the hell that shit's come from.
Okay, I will. Okay. So the Lowe report from Rupert Lowe.
Who's Rupert Lowe?
2020. Rupert Lowe is a reporter in the UK. All right.
Did he look at Jimmy Savile crowd and the 50,000, what is it, Church of England priests that were allowed to stay there throughout the years? as
Dude,
the SA kids.
we're talking about this specific report right now. I don't
So we're gonna talk
know.
about the white pedophiles.
I don't know every single thing that Rupert Lowe has ever reported on.
So we're gonna talk about the English exporting pedophiles around the world, the the Jimmy Savile crowd raping
Dude,
generations of kids.
why are you asking me about a completely different topic?
Because you want to know why there's quote rape gangs in Europe? Because there's rape gangs around the
So
world.
you're still unwilling to adhere to TikTok terms of service.